Well, welcome to this week's programme. In this week's programme we're covering two exclusive events, the ShootClay Cup from EJ Churchill's and the inaugural Gamebore Platinum Trap Grand Prix from Mid-Wales. So here at EJ Churchill's we're at the ShootClay Cup, which is 120 birds sporting over 2 days, and you choose which day you wish to shoot. This great format has been put together by Mark Marshall, who's designed the course, but it's all been organised by Matt Rutherford from the very successful ShootClay Forum. We decided to catch up with Matt and ask him a little bit more how he came up with this concept and a little bit more about this fantastic event.
It is an amazing thing. I can't believe it. Can't believe we've got here. So 400 shooters over the next 2 days. It's very exciting.
And with that in mind, did you ever think when you started ShootClay Forum you'd end up with your own championship?
I didn't think I'd start a forum either. I started with a little website for a bit of fun, and then it grew into something amazing. And I just can't believe how many supporters we've had, how much really good support we've had from people as well. And
you're holding your first ShootClay Cup here at the home of the world sporting for this year as well, so that must be really exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's amazing, and we wanted to have a real a ground with a pedigree and a ground with experience and who knew how to do, major championships. We couldn't have found a better partner to work on this with. It's been fantastic.
And for you, Matt, this is the first of many, I believe.
The first of many. I want to do this. I want to do a FITAS championship. I want to do sport trap. I want to do combat. I want to do everything I can. Shooting is a real passion for me. I've made great friends during the process of starting to shoot myself, and I want this to be a brand that's associated with big championships.
And anybody shooting this event or wants to know what it's about, what have you tried to do with the course with Mark? What have you asked him to do?
Tried to make a fair and friendly course that's a bit of fun. It's 120 birds over 15 stands. I walked the course yesterday evening. There's a real mixture of targets, some close, tricky stuff, some distant stuff, some fast stuff. We've got underground tills. We've got a till that comes out of like a mine shaft over there. It's amazing. It's really exciting to see a course that's I think it's going to test everybody.
These events, they take a lot of planning, but also sponsorship is massively important.
Yeah, massively important, and we've been really, really fortunate to get some excellent support. Blaser have been fantastic, and they're giving us a shotgun for a door prize tomorrow, which is really unusual in British shooting to have door prizes. We've got fantastic support from Bremont Watches. They're giving us a high gun prize, so there's a £4,000 wristwatch for the high gun. We've got sponsorship from Gamebore, from Just Choking, so justchoking.co.uk. Good friends of ours, they are offering up Muller choke prizes for juniors and colts, but not only that, they're subsidising all of the junior and colts entries, so they get discounted entry. We've got champagne prizes from Le Pondicherry. I'm really glad that Ed Lyons is part of our team as well, and he's made sure that many of our top shooters have got the right eyewear. He's sponsoring an amazing prize for us tomorrow in the door prize raffle as well. Churchill's have been amazingly supportive as well. They've helped us with prizes as well.
Well, fantastic, and I wish you the very best of luck with it.
Thanks very much, Phil. Look forward to it. Cheers.
As we took a look around the course, it was fantastic to see that Matt has been supported by so many of the top shots, including George Digweed and Ed Solomons. One of the really interesting stands was the use of the infamous EJ Churchill pit. You normally stand in the bottom to shoot some fantastic driven pheasants. On this occasion, it was used to put teal traps in the bottom and make them as a fantastic teal trap. Here we follow Pip Keatley, who seems to have a little bit of luck on his side.
Oh yeah. Is that what they call jammy or what?
People have had it once. You're the first person to do it twice.
I tell you what, you're a lucky boy. I know.
We then took the opportunity to talk with Mark Marshall. So Mark, another day at EJ Churchill's, another competition.
Yeah, another one. Lovely weather for it again. Seem to organise it well, don't we?
You certainly do. And you set the course for 120 birds.
120 birds. A remit from Matt, whose shoot it really is, was winning score of about 115.
Yep.
That's what we're hoping for. We'll see how close, how right we get it, or wrong.
And what have you set on the course to catch people out?
I haven't tried to catch anyone out particularly. Just tried to do a variety. We're obviously quite a compact ground, so we just tried to make it as enjoyable and the biggest variety as we can actually do. Driven, going away, you name it. I think we've got it all in there. Yeah, so hopefully they'll miss without me trying to make them miss.
And this competition just shows that there's more appetite for more good competitions again now, isn't there?
There is. I think what people want is to have a nice shooting ground with good facilities and nice food. It's not just about the clays. People want more for their money, I think. And if you put on a good shoot, people attend. We're very pleased with the 400 we've got for the first year, and hopefully that's something we can build on.
Another of the great stands that Mark put on was a close going away target, followed by a distant rabbit. Here we see Kevin Gray and Gwyn Presley attempting to do the straight. Kevin's just straighted that stand, and now we're following Gwyn. The rabbit's certainly just rolling there in the distance. See how Gwyn goes on his second. Hits the first, misses the second. We just see that rabbit roll on by.
Well,
there certainly was something for everybody on this really enjoyable event. Over the 2 days, over 400 people shot the ShootClay Cup 2014. Andy, you're sort of halfway round. What do you think to the shoot so far?
So far, so good, Phil. We're pretty good. It's a little shoot, though. They're doing very well with the targets, so
Yeah.
all so good.
Again, it's great. It's great for Matt, isn't it, from a ShootClay perspective, to
From
be able to put this
ShootClay, they're
event on.
putting on a good shoot. But we need to open the shooting up anyway, don't we? So
Yeah.
it's going quite well.
Yeah. So a nice, enjoyable day, though.
Enjoyable day. We've got some sunshine. That
Yeah,
helps.
absolutely, absolutely. Enjoy the rest, and thanks for taking some time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks, Andy.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Over the 2 days, many of the top names battled it out for the fantastic ShootClay Cup. What was really encouraging, there were a huge amount of people at the prize giving, and here are the results of the ShootClay Cup 2014. Stuart Ruddling shot a fantastic 115 out of 120 to take the high gun. So you now join us at Mid Wales Shooting Ground, and we're here for the inaugural Gamebore Platinum Trap Grand Prix. This fantastic DTL event has attracted over 200 entrants, including some of the top names in the game. Mid Wales has been successfully working with Gamebore for many years, and it only seemed right that they should hold this inaugural event. Mid Wales is renowned for its DTL and always runs a fantastic Krieghoff event earlier in the year. The Gamebore certainly looks like it's going to be on the calendar for many years to come. We spoke to Jonathan Williams and asked him a little bit more about the event. So Jonathan, here we are. It's the inaugural Gamebore Platinum Trap Grand Prix. I mean, how exciting is that for you?
Oh, it's great, you know. It's to start a new event like this and get it up and running, and you know, it's just great. There's another shoot on the calendar for the down the line shooters. It's brilliant.
You've worked for a long time with Gamebore anyway, haven't you?
Yeah, worked for many years. Got a very good relationship with Gamebore. Find them very professional at what they do. Paul and David, great guys. The whole team at Gamebore there, you know. They put a lot back into the sport. Obviously, we buy a lot of cartridge off them, and they put a lot back in too. So fantastic, and support always, not just for the shoots, but throughout the years. They're great support with young shooters, and help us out whenever they can, which is great. And it's good to see them putting something back into the sport. It's fantastic.
And for you, talking of putting something back into the sport, the Prix has been a really successful event, always held with yourselves.
Yeah, that's just grown, and it's amazing really from where it started to how many shooters we've got now. Even through recession years, it still remains strong. And it's a massive event that people look forward to. I think they start looking forward to it from Christmas, and it's in May. They start, but it's great, and it's great to see the atmosphere that's always here with people. It's fantastic.
And for this first event with the Gamebore, obviously you're going to look to build on that the same as you have done with the Prix.
Yeah, we'd definitely, and I think we'll see entries going up. And obviously, it would be nice to get some more sponsors involved again next year. So that's what I'll be working on to do that. Hopefully, we can pull a few more in that will look at sort of sponsoring the shoot as well. And I think from what Gamebore, as Paul and David have told me, they've got a lot out of this weekend as well. So it's actually good for the sponsors. So.
For you as a ground, you're certainly one never to rest on your laurels. You're always looking to develop, and this is very much the home of CTL. But you've got another major project on the go.
Yeah, we've got 2 Olympic trap layouts going, T layouts and double trap. We've had the traps from the Commonwealth Games in Scotland. They came on an Arctic the Friday after the shooting finished on the Wednesday. So the traps in one of our units up the top, ready to go in when we get sort of hopefully start now soon on it. But we plan to make them state-of-the-art layouts. The covers are going to be all clear, so there's plenty of light coming in. The background is very, very good where they're going. So hopefully, looking really forward to that, and looking really forward to that. It'll be great.
So really, you're creating a centre of excellence for trap here in Wales.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, definitely. We want to give everybody the complete package. If we can, they can come in and shoot. Once we've got the trap, and they'll be shooting every discipline. Every discipline can be shot here.
Yeah.
So that's what we plan to do, and we're developing the touring caravan park here now as well, and we're starting on the log cabin. So people will be able to stay here as well. It'll be great. Yeah.
Over the 2 days, competitors shot 100 birds a day. You were able to qualify for the Super 5 final each day, and the winner of that then went through to a head-to-head final on Sunday. Each of the 4 classes could create a winner, and then there was a wild card. So we're now going to move on to the final on the Saturday to see how they got on. The 5 shooters battled it out, each of them having to shoot 25 targets. If we were all square after those 25, you had to shoot another 25, and then following those 50 targets, it was down to single barrel. In this final on the Saturday, the tension grew, but by the end of it, it was Ronald Sloan from Northern Ireland who came through as the victor. Ronald had not dropped a target through that day and ended the day on the magical 100-300. But in the final, he just proved too strong for the rest of the competitors. We spoke to Ronald shortly after to gauge his reactions of how that first day had gone and how he was enjoying the competition. So Ronald, you're the winner of the Saturday session, which means you're halfway there. You're into the grand final for tomorrow. How does that feel?
Feels good at the minute, so we'll just have to see how tomorrow performs. That's one of them. Good days or bad days, that's the way it is, you know. So we'll see how tomorrow comes. So.
How have you found today's competition?
Briefly, very windy earlier on this morning, and basically, you know, it's hard enough targets now, I have to say, to start off with, and late was in and out, but managed to scrape through, so that's the way it goes.
Looking forward to tomorrow?
Yeah, see what happens.
Well, welcome here today to day 2 of the Gamebore Platinum Trap Grand Prix from here in mid Wales. The format really is exciting. Each day somebody is going to go through to that head-to-head final, which is tonight. We saw Ronald go through yesterday. Let's see who's going to do today. Remember, with this format we have 4 shooters from the classes go through and 1 wild card as well. So today, truly exciting day ahead of us, and let's go and see who's going to win the Gamebore Platinum Trap Grand Prix for 2014. Competitors continued to battle it out on the Sunday, remembering they still had chance to get into that Super 5 final, to be able to win that and then qualify for the head-to-head. We took the opportunity to talk to top shot Austin Coxhead and asked him his thoughts on the competition. So Austin, it was your birthday yesterday, but you were just 1 point short from getting into that final.
Yeah, it was. It's been a good day yesterday, obviously birthday and everything, shooting well, and then barreled the 99th bird, which were a bit of a, you know, so close but so far again. So.
Looking to make that change obviously today though, getting to the final.
Hopefully I'll need to back it up with another 99 or possibly a 300, you know, just a chance for the overall high gun. So.
And certainly for you though, been a good year this year?
It's been a very good year, yeah. It started off in February, we went over to New Zealand, run up in the World Championships, came back, run up at the British Open doubles, run up in the English Open, and I won the Plaza sponsored day at the detail weekend as well. So it's been good, it's just been disappointing, you know, you're so close, you always seem to be runner-up, so. Yeah.
Well, so hopefully today anyway you can make that change,
hopefully,
can't you?
Yeah.
For you though, and I asked this question to a lot of the top shots, for your particular discipline of down the line, what makes it exciting and what motivates you?
You just never know, and the thing is, when you come out in the morning, it's got to be a 300. It has to be a 300. All the majors, it's always one with a 300, so if you have a barrel, it's no good. It's got to be perfect every time. So.
And with that though, I mean that's the great thing about clay shooting. There's lots of different disciplines, and not every discipline suits one person, but another one can suit somebody else.
Yeah, it does. I used to do a lot of fit-task and sporting as a junior, which I was successful in, and then I had a layoff for 10 years, and then I just got into DTL. Luckily, the first ever DTL shoot I shot was a 300. If I'd have shot a 292, I'd have probably just thought, well, that's not for me, and you know, I'd have just packed in again. So, but no, it's been good.
As the competition continued, we took the opportunity to talk to Paul James from Gamebore. So Paul, the launch of the Platinum Trap is a significant step forward into the trap market for Gamebore.
It is, it's a premium product. We've gone straight in at the top end of the trap market with this shell. It's a cartridge we're looking at distributing worldwide. It is the creme de la creme with the best components, so yeah, looking forward to it.
You developed the shell in conjunction with Ian Coley. What was the reason for that?
The reason behind it is with Ian, we see Ian with his 2 gold medals behind him for coaching is the best man to develop the product. I always look at it as if you're developing a Ferrari, you'd give it to the Formula 1 drivers to tell you what to do with it. We're manufacturers, so we need to be working with the people who know about the disciplines and with the professionals.
What process do you go through when you're developing a new cartridge?
Well, we do what we think for the cartridge in the market, and then the shooters will go out and say, look, it's a little bit too much recoil. We don't think it's got any, the right performance. Can you do this? Can you do that? Or it might be perfect. So we just really tailor to what they want. And then whether we have to do 5 or 6 samples, when we get it right, we sign it off and then take it to market.
With the Platinum Trap then, the process really was a 14-month process.
It was quite a long process actually. I'd say it's probably the longest process we've gone through, so that just goes to show how tailored it is to trap.
And when it is tailored, what sort of components are you putting in there? What makes it different?
We're using the Gordon system case, which is exclusive to us in the UK, which the Gordon system case works. It's got a crack zone within the head of the cartridge, so we can knock the recoil down by 15%. So it works, so you get higher performance with less recoil. And then we use an F2 powder again, exclusive to Gamebore in the UK. We injection mould the wads in-house, and then we use diamond shot, which the shot is graded 5 times. If you ever have a chance to cut a shell open and look at the quality of the shot, it's night and day over our competitors. Every pellet is true to size, and that helps on the pattern plate. And for me, the shot is the most important thing, because that's what's doing the business.
It must be really encouraging for you. This is the inaugural Gamebore Platinum Trap Grand Prix here at Mid Wales, but it must be encouraging for you. There are a number of shooters already on the DTL circuit shooting Gamebore.
There are. I was quite surprised. This is the first major DTL event I've been to, and there's guys walking around with the Gamebore caps and Gamebore jackets and a lot of Gamebore shells, so it's probably a better market for us than what I thought. Looking forward to it. We're going to make this an annual event now. Good turnout. I've seen a lot of the top DTL guys are here, so hopefully we can get stronger in this discipline.
The other interesting thing as well with the Platinum Trap, it's not only being found on the trap circuit, it's also being found on the FITAS and sporting circuit.
I've seen a lot of them on the FITAS circuit, which it surprises me. But having shot them myself, and I do prefer to shoot FITAS. I'm not the greatest shot, but I can shoot a little bit. They do the business. That is for sure. So yeah, it's a shell that you can use anywhere, but they have been tailored for that soft characteristic with the recoil. But you can use them for extreme targets. So yeah, a lot of benefits.
Getting nearer the end of the day now, and we'll soon be finding out who gets into that Super 5 final. Remember, 4 of the class winners plus 1 wild card will make it through to that Super 5 final, with the opportunity to go head to head to be crowned the Gamebore Platinum Trap Grand Prix champion for 2014. Here we can see Rob Haynes shooting off. And there we have it. Rob is the winner. What a fantastic shoot off that was. Here we have the Super 5 final. In the middle there, see Jack Thompson gone in as the wild card. Anything could happen here. We've got England, Northern Ireland, Wales, all represented in this shoot-off. One of these 5 will go through to shoot off against Ronald Sloan, who won yesterday. Fantastic to see such a good crowd staying behind to watch. Again, you can just see that move of the palm of the hand. Bit of pressure. We will really be wanting to get into this final.
Oh!
Through that 20 of these, I think Jack Thompson may well have done this. I'm not sure here. We need to find out. We're just checking here with the scores. Give a check now.
2 points again, 17 right. 5 points off 70, is it? 3, 4, 5.
No. Is it a result last year? 2 straight, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2 yeah.
Straight.
Have a look, that's everything. There's 2 with 25.73 and 2 straight.
Yeah, Jack and the other lad.
Them are the 2 straights.
2 with
D. Lynch and Jack Johnson.
Okay, so we've got 2 to shoot here.
And just got to get some more shells. Right.
You finished with ARD.
David, first barrel everything, and hope that Jack makes a mistake. Back to Jack. David just has to dig in. So it's in the Commonwealth Games. Steve's got top format is 2 against 2. Yeah. David's still in there. It was a tense shoot off there. Great shooting from both of them. Particularly great shooting there from David as a C-class shooter. That really was great shooting. But Jack Thompson got that wild card. He is now into that head-to-head final. Just a little bit of luck with him today. We spoke with him earlier today. Really is interesting. Here's our 2 finalists. Just talking to the senior referee here. Explaining all the rules.
Another standard 25 DDL, and if you're still level pegging, then it'll be single barrel missing out, shouldn't it? Alright.
After 50, boys.
Okay.
That's it. You know, if you,
So we'll do the first 25.
you can't sort it with 50, we go single barrel.
If we sorted it then. Alright.
Okay. Jack, we just come to you first. You went as a wild card and here you are through to the head-to-head.
Yeah, it's a great feeling, you know, a little bit of luck to pull my number out. Obviously I've shot well to get to the final. Yeah, really pleased, yeah.
Certainly though, in your final shoot-off there against David Lynch from Wales, I mean, you dropped a point and he dropped one straight away. It's just pressure, isn't it?
It can be pressure at this level of shooting, yeah. I've done it myself, and that's just shoot-offs and that's how they go sometimes.
Ronald, for you today, you shot 2.99. Still pretty much on form. Looking forward to this final?
Sure, yeah. Just see how it goes.
So this is England against Northern Ireland?
Yeah.
All over again.
All over again.
Again.
You guys shot against each other at the home internationals, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, me and Ronald are good friends, so we've shot with each other for a lot of years, so there'll be no hard feelings. I should enjoy it, won't it, mate?
Right, yeah.
Excellent. Well, the best of luck to you both in the final.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers. Underneath here is powder clay. When you tap this, it'll be powder everywhere. But what we have is when they're shooting these out there, big puff of smoke. The key with this though is when they shoot these targets, it must be a visible piece. Just because there's a flash of smoke doesn't always mean there's a visible piece come off. But underneath here, we're just going to tap it in a second. We'll actually just show you what it happens. Okay, and there you go. There it is. All comes out everywhere. Okay, and that's what they're going to be shooting. You're going to see that powder is what they're going to be shooting out there. We'll see those big flashes out there. So now let's get ready for that final. So here we are then. We're just joining this. Now, I just shot 5. Now moving on to their next 5. They started on pegs 2 and 4 respectively. Here's Ronald. Back to Jack. Jack, the current England DTL captain. Victorious in the home international. Back to Jack. And you'll see there, Jack's not having a second barrel, he's just trying to fire at a piece as well. Likes to keep his rhythm going. You'll certainly see Jack will shoot more second barrel shots. Doesn't mean he's hitting them with the second barrel, just more second barrel shots. Likes to shoot the pieces. There's a no bird there. Just occasionally with his flash clays. Just gets slightly stuck on that trap and come out as a no bird. Another no bird again. Referee's now just clearing that trap. Just adds to the tension. There we go, Ronald's hit that one. Now back to Jack. Jack's had to stay steady for a moment or two there. Back in again. Great young prospect, Jack. Oh, we missed. We've had a miss there. See, Ronald thought he hit it. Thought he'd hit a piece, but he hadn't. Didn't have time to then react to the second. Oh, that mistake there from Ronald there. You cannot afford to miss one. That's 3 points down. The advantage is so much now with Jack. Back into the action now. Getting very much near to the end. Here we go. Here's Jack on 2. Jack's just had a no bird. Ronald was just making sure if it was him to go, but it was Jack. The advantage, remember, is with Jack. Ronald's already missed 2. Can't believe that he's missed 2, but he did. Now with Jack. Oh, Jack's missed it. Jack's missed that target. Slight bit of puzzlement there from Jack. So Jack has dropped a whole target too. The advantage is still with Jack though. Ronald dropping those 2 whole targets earlier on. Remember, over 200 targets, he'd not dropped a single target. But the pressure of this shoot-off final, for this fantastic cash prize, and the prestige to be the first winner of the inaugural Gamebore Platinum Trap Grand Prix here at Mid Wales. Now coming to those last few targets now. Jack just has to hit everything. Ronald can only hope of a miss and make sure of his own. Hits again. Now back to Jack. Oh, Jack right in the middle of that. Look at that. Flash clay, nothing left of it. Now with Ronald. Oh, Jack hits that one. Now with Ronald, we're on the last targets. Again hits that. Back to Jack. Oh, there we go. We have the winner. Fantastic shooting there from Jack. Fantastic shooting. I mean, 2 great shots there and 2 great friends as well. There we are. Jack just chatting with his sponsors there. Paul James, David Scott from Gamebore. So at the prize giving here, Jonathan just had 1 or 2 words. Here's the winning Gamebore shooters there, including Ian Coley. And here we go. Here's the results of the day. So over the 2 days, the high gun in terms of the shoot-off was Jack Thompson. So next week, join us and we will be exclusively at the British Open from Garland's.